Senator George Mitchell hasn't made much progress in his steroid investigation over the past 15 months, but will Jason Giambi be the break he needs? Hi, and welcome to the Daily Sports Update presented to you by Toyota. I'm Amber Wilson. Jason Giambi agreed to meet with Senator Mitchell yesterday. The Yankee slugger released a lengthy statement with part of it reading, quote, "My hope is that this meeting will serve as a positive step as all parties involved seek the best approach in dealing with the issue of drugs in sport. That has always been the intent behind all of the comments I have made on the subject, and it remains so to this day," end quote. Questions remain as to how much Giambi will reveal to Senator Mitchell, as he is only expected to talk about himself. But Selig didn't rule out the possibility of suspending Giambi and expects the meeting will happen promptly. And why wouldn't it? Giambi has plenty of time as he's on the DL with a foot injury while his teammates were at Coors Field for a 3-game set against Colorado. And the Rockies broke out the brooms, completing a 3-game sweep of the Bronx Bombers on Thursday, with Rodrigo Lopez allowing just 2 runs on 7 hits, while the Rocket didn't fare as well. He pitched 4 1/3, giving up 4 runs and falling short of win number 350 all-time. Garrett Atkins and Troy Tulowitzki went yard for Colorado. The Rockies are a Major League best 20-7 since May 22nd. We stay in the AL East, and the news just keeps getting worse for the Baltimore Orioles. First, the O's are in the cellar of the division, leading to the firing of Sam Perlazzo. Next, the 2006 NL Manager of the Year, Joe Girardi, turns down the opportunity to manage the team, and now Miguel Tejada is front and center for all the wrong reasons. After playing in 1,152 consecutive games, it's likely that he will be shelved after being hit in the wrist by a Doug Brocail pitch on Wednesday. The broken wrist could end his 7-year playing streak. He's an elite company in terms of most games played in a row, starting with the Baltimore's most famous O, Cal Ripken Jr. Back-to-back 1,700-yard seasons aren't the norm for a running back in the National Football League, and that's why Chief tailback Larry Johnson is considering a holdout if he doesn't receive a contract extension. Johnson is in the final year of his deal, and the $1.7 million he's making is a bargain by NFL standards when you look at his production. Over the past 2 years, Johnson is behind only LaDainian Tomlinson in total rushing touchdowns and is 262 more yards in 05 and 06 combined. The fifth-year running back still ran for over 1,700 yards despite only starting 9 games in 2005. Now it's time for your news and notes around the world of sports. North Carolina dropped Rice 7-4 Thursday, setting up a rematch with Oregon State in the College World Series. The Beavers beat the Tar Heels to capture their first title in 2006. Detroit Tigers ace Kenny Rogers will finally make his first start of the season tonight, less than 3 months after getting a blood clot removed from his left shoulder. In college basketball's all-time winningest coach, Pat Summitt, fainted at her home Thursday night and was treated for dehydration at a nearby hospital. And that'll do it for the Daily Sports Update presented to you by Toyota. Keep your mouths clicking right here on CBSSportsLight.com for everything you need to know in the world of sports. And if you missed anything here today, stop, refresh, and rewatch. I'm Amber Wilson. Have a great one.